Hi, Andy here again, Moreland Model Railway. Welcome back. This is just a second update on the Scenic's work around the village. So what have we done? Well, the road's all been plastered all the way down and painted using Woodland Scenic's top coat, as I've done on previous videos on previous roads. So all the way down until it gets to the big gap. The cutting's all been painted now. How I did this, I used plaster bandage on top of the insulation board and then various coats of paint. I've decided not to do a video on painting. You don't want to watch paint dry. I'm sure there are people out there that do a lot better painting than I do. One, for instance, is John Warner from Piccadilly Model Railway, Piccadilly Sidings. Really good how he's been painting his model. So have a look on there. The road and the hill are all done as well. They were basically carved out, as you saw last time, from the insulation board and then once again covered in plaster bandage, and then I smoothed down with polycell finishing skim, and that's what I created the rock face with as well, and once again painted it. So these are all the paints I've used. The first coat that I did on the rock faces, on all of them, was this burnt umber Winsor & Newton. It's a little bit more expensive. I've almost finished this tub now, but basically it was a wash. So as you can see there, that's just going to be covered when the tunnel entrance goes in. So that's the first wash that I did, and then I do a darker wash and let it run down the face. After that I put on Davies Grey. That wasn't a dry wash, that wasn't a wet wash, that was dry brushed on from the bottom to the top. I then carried on with all the different colours, different brown, different blacks, whites, until I got the sort of colour that I wanted. The hillsides are once again just painted with pure acrylic paint, no water added, and just painted on top of the plaster and the insulation board. So that was basically a mixture of green and brown mixed together to get this sort of colour. Any colour will do, it's just a base colour. After that I sealed it all with PVA, neat PVA, just let it dry, just to seal it all in, ready for the grass and all the different scenics that are going to go on top. After it had dried, I then painted the rock faces again with yellow ochre, just to give the idea that there is lichen growing on these rocks. Quite often on limestoney rocks you get this yellowy lichen look. I then shaded it with a little bit of black just to bring out the colour, and a little bit of white just to give that hint of this is limestone rather than gritstone. Once again, part of this is modules so that they can actually be taken away so that I can get to the trains underneath. So what comes next? Well, one of the jobs is ballasting the track, making the tunnel entrance. I've been inspired by John Warner, how he's done his tunnel entrances, so I'm going to have a go using the same technique. And all the retaining wall has got to be put in as well. After that, the vegetation has got to be put on, all the scenic work, and the TV tower has got to be put in this section here, and I'm hoping to get some steps going down towards the road. I've already got the steps, so I'll just build those in. Then it's put the corner seam back in place, and then the village has got to go back in place, all tidied up and back in its place, and all the holes drilled ready for the lights, and all the lights wired up underneath. So basically that's it for now, and I'll do a video once I'm doing the rest of the scenic work. So thanks for watching. Thanks to everyone that's subscribed again. I've had a few more subscribers. Thanks very much. I'd like to thank Tim from Family Model Railway, who's given me a couple of shout outs recently. So thank you very much. Bye for now.